It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 20th of March. I'm Michael Groff. The official start of spring, the vernal equinox, occurs this afternoon, and it'll feel like spring out there with temperatures getting into the lower 80s this afternoon, despite a fair bit of cloud cover. But a Pacific weather system moves across the region tonight and tomorrow, bringing unsettled conditions and a chance of precipitation across the state. How much rain might we get in the valley, if any? We'll talk about that and everything else with the weather as well as we take a look at the almanac from yesterday to start things off. 85 degrees was the high in the valley, 59 the morning low. And outside right now here at 6:30 a.m., scattered clouds out there to begin this day, and it's a mild start too. 63 degrees presently at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 44, humidity 52%, the winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area this morning, it's pretty mild out there, 50s and 60s for the most part. So we're a little bit above our climatological averages. The upper air look, we've got a short wave moving across the central plain states. Our ridge of high pressure is being squeezed as another trough moves onto the west coast, and that'll begin to affect us today and tonight with increasing clouds and rain chances. The watch warning map, most of the action north of the state where we see some winter weather advisories over the interior west. Nothing so far for Arizona, and I doubt we'll see any advisories issued as this does not look to be much of a snowmaker and really not much precipitation across the state as we'll detail. Elsewhere, still some river flooding going on across the plain states and some freeze warnings for parts of the Tennessee Valley. Convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather anywhere across the contiguous United States, but here in Arizona, the SPC guys have put us in the green, so that means a chance of thunderstorms. I'd say that's rather optimistic, but certainly I would not be surprised at least to find one or two thunderstorms somewhere over the state over the next 24 hours or so. And the precipitation outlook, valid through next Wednesday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley, generally less than 1/10 of an inch. Somewhat heavier totals, though, for the high country of northern and eastern Arizona, between 1/4 and 1/2 inch found there. And let's gaze into the crystal ball that is the models here as we see what the future may hold. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at about 18,000 feet. And there's that little trough approaching us from the west, the upper low, kind of negative tilt as it comes on in. Diffluent flow aloft, so down at the surface. Here in the valley today, we'll see increasing clouds, but despite that, highs will still get into the low 80s. A chance of showers for northern Arizona, and I guess, yes, there could be a rumble of thunder found there too. But in the valley, the majority of the day stays dry, but by tonight, we'll introduce a chance of showers. I'd say a 30% chance of rain coming in here. It should be a bit cooler too, lows in the upper 40s to mid 50s. Then tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. off the GFS, still showing some rain across central and northern Arizona. And we'll continue with partly sunny skies tomorrow morning and a chance of showers, then decreasing clouds by the afternoon. It'll be breezy as well, and the big difference you'll notice is much cooler conditions. Highs tomorrow, upper 60s and low 70s. Friday morning, we start the day out in the 40s in most spots, near 50 in the urban core, and it'll be a beautiful day with sunny skies. Highs again, upper 60s and low 70s. Friday night into Saturday morning, a weak weather system passes mainly to our north, but it'll be enough to produce some clouds. In fact, I'd say the day on Saturday starts mostly cloudy. Then we'll see decreasing clouds through the day, highs in the mid and upper 70s. Sunday, sunny skies, highs in the mid and upper 70s. And then Monday, the ridge really starts to build on in here, and we'll see those temperatures warming up considerably. Highs low 80s Monday. And then Tuesday, despite the fact that we'll see another increase in clouds, there'll be mainly high clouds. The stronger late March sun will still shine through. So highs getting into the upper 80s. In fact, this run of the GFS has us getting to 90 degrees on Tuesday. I know I'm only the messenger here. Hopefully we don't get that warm, but even the somewhat cooler European has us at 88. So it's going to be a warm day. And then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 27th of March, we've got a pretty impressive low just off the Pacific Northwest coast and southwesterly flow out ahead of it. I'd say considerable clouds would be around, but temperatures are still going to be pretty mild, likely in the low 80s or so. It's got 10 days to the end of the period. This is Friday, the 29th. We've got a low moving through the Four Corners region, and that might be enough to produce some active weather out here toward the end of next week. But that still remains to be seen as it's a considerable distance out, and there's been quite a bit of inconsistency. All right, temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. Yes, warm today, then we'll cool it off tomorrow and into Friday into the weekend. Temperatures gradually recovering. In fact, the ensemble has us getting into the mid or maybe even upper 80s next week. And you know where this is ultimately headed. because, well, it's springtime here in Phoenix. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. And of course, your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. You guys be safe out there. Have yourselves a great Wednesday.